What's going on, everyone? Jack Small of Animation Station back into you all again with yet another video, and today we have yet another Spongebob review. This time we have Mermaid Man Barnacle Boy and Pickles. You guys know how this works, you guys know the structure by now, so let's not waste any time and get... Alright, jumping into Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. Pros of this episode. A lot of pros. Excuse me. A lot of pros with this one. The superheroes are awesome. I'm glad they're in this universe. I really like the comedy. It's very funny. And there are a lot of fun moments about it. But what don't I like about it? Well, it has a problem of repetition. Like, they're funny jokes, but they keep telling the same joke over and over and over again, and it's a little annoying. And the ending is a teeny bit anticlimactic, but you know what? It's okay. It all works in the vein of the episode, but it's just something that bothers me personally. The animation's quite good, especially coming after Pizza Delivery. It's some of the best animation in Season 1, believe it or not. And I think it's a good episode. The highlight for me is, surprisingly enough, the beginning. The beginning of the episode is so well made and so well crafted, with SpongeBob and Patrick playing superhero, and with Squidward, who does it reluctantly, who doesn't even know it's happening until later, and gets sick and tired of their antics. It is funny, it is a lot of fun to watch, and I think it deserves a final verdict of 7.5 out of 10. It's a very good episode that I do recommend, but not quite perfect. And with all that said, let's move on to Pickles. And here we are at Pickles, another mostly known episode of SpongeBob. I think Bubble Bass is a great side character. He's that right amount of jerky, of mean and funny. And I do think the episode is built well, and just like Home Sweet Pineapple, there are actual stakes to it, which is what makes it really, really good in my opinion. The things that hold it back for me, though, the montage near the end kind of drags a bit because they keep flying through the days, and SpongeBob and Mr. Krabs barely move, and yeah, it's not an amazing episode by any means, but I think it's still good. Still strongly good, and I think it deserves a strong final verdict of a strong 7 out of 10. It is a good episode, and I know that people consider it a classic, and you know what? I wouldn't blame you if you would, but it does have just little minor flaws that keep it from being a 7.5, heck, even an 8. So with all that said, now let's move on to final verdict and... final thoughts, and we have another half-point difference between these two. And for once, second place is once again not in shame, because second place is Pickles, which is a good episode. And if it weren't for having just a couple more problems than the other episode featured on today's list, it would be higher. But it's still a good episode that I do recommend. That means winning by just half a point in a pretty tough competition in a stiff race is Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. So many great, funny moments in this episode, including the highlight, the entire beginning, of course, and all the great visual gags and some of the best written humor in the show, and rest in peace to Ernest Borgnine and Tim Conway. This is for you. One of the many, many episodes of yours that I'm going to praise. Alright, and that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, this is Jack Small signing out for Animation Station. And until the next SpongeBob video, my friends, peace.